everybody, it's me, and I'm back for a little vlog and also a pickup video. Oh yes. If you would have seen already, I have uploaded my solo trip on my Nosy Vlogs channel. Please go and check it out if you wish to. It's my second channel and I did a full-on solo trip to Birmingham. I checked out Forbidden Planet, a shop called Worlds Apart, and also The Entertainer, which is where all of this came from. So if you want to see the full-on vlog where I also go to see Breaking Benjamin at the O2 Academy, and also check out the Black Sabbath Memorial and a full-on exploration sort of thing of the Birmingham area. If you want to enjoy that, link is in the description below the video. TF Nation, choo choo, hype train. Yes, TF Nation is mere weeks away. We're looking like a little over 2 weeks, free at a push, not long. And I have splurged. I don't buy toys, or I don't buy toys that much, because in my local area there is very little availability. We have very little. Birmingham is always a great place for a toy hunt. It was a pretty productive little toy hunt. I managed to find some great stuff. I managed to pick up stuff that I've wanted and some new bots as well. That is like new releases. So let's not waste any more time. Let me show you my bots. Let's get to the good bit. So yeah, I am definitely a productive toy haul. I have altogether, I have 5 bots, 5 bots, and a couple of blockies as well. I still like to dabble in my blockies. I haven't bought blockies for quite a while. I'm going to go with the blockies first because I managed to pick up the new Defender version 6, which has Beast Wars characters. As you all know, I'm a big Beast Wars fan, so I got 2 of these. This is the Blockies Defender version 6, the Brutal Fang. So in these you can draw. Let me show you Optimus Primal robot mode, as well as Megatron. Also, you've got like really special armor type ones. There's also other ones in here like Ultra Magnus. You also got Gorilla Optimus Primal, as well as T-Rex Megatron. You've got vehicles. You've got Snarl as well. Yeah, so there's a mixture, but there's also Beast Wars ones in there. So I do hope I do get some Beast Wars ones, but we'll see. But that's one of them, and I picked up a second one as well, exactly the same wave. So yep, God knows, but we will find out. I will do some kind of video with those. I'll probably do them both together because they're so tiny. Now getting on to the main bots. Now, this one I managed to pick up from The Entertainer toy shop in the Bullring, Birmingham Bullring. And I've seen people reviewing this already, and I'm a big fan of mini bots. I've always been a big fan of mini bots, and I really like the fact that they're making new versions of the mini bots, but making them a bit bigger, slightly bigger scale. So not quite I don't call this a deluxe, even though it probably is seen as a deluxe, but it's not in my eyes. It's still smaller than a deluxe in my opinion, which it is. But I managed to pick up the new Wing Charger. Let me get the reflection off. So I picked up Wing Charger. So he's a brand new release really. So I've only recently seen people talking about this and making videos on it. Yeah, so I've got Wing Charger. It looks really cool. So I'm very happy to get Wing Charger. So that was my only purchase from the entertainer because there was literally nothing else. And then my next purchases was from a shop called Worlds Apart. Yes, it is. So Worlds Apart, basically, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, back in 2010, I went to my very first Transformers convention, which was Auto Assembly 2010. The hotel was called the Holiday Inn, and underneath that said hotel was a comic book shop, and it's been there for a long time. And basically, I passed it as I was going to my hotel, and I said I was going to, on my way back to get my coach home, I would go in there. So I went in there, had a look in the Transformers section. They didn't have as much available, but they still had some pretty good choices. Not as much, but it was good. So I managed to pick up 2 bots from there. Oh no, I got these Defenders, these Defender version 6s. I got them from Worlds Apart. And then I got this guy. I got Wheeljack, the new Wheeljack. Yeah, very nice. So I got Wheeljack. Very, very cool indeed. And I also picked up the newly released Scourge. I have Sweep. I have one of the Sweeps. I don't have Scourge. They've just recently re-released him again. So I do have. I want to get another Sweep. If I can try and get 2 Sweeps and Scourge, then I'll have the Armada, for the movie. So I've got Studio Series Scourge, which I'm very happy to actually get Scourge, because I back when this first released, it was so difficult to find Scourge, and I picked up Sweep because I was going to. It was basic, even though it's Sweep, one of the Sweeps, but it was basically serving as my Scourge, really. But I actually have the actual Scourge, which is the same figure, but it's just, I think they've given him slightly different decor. I don't know if he's meant to be a little bit darker shade. I don't know. I'll have to do a comparison next to the one I've already got, which is one of the Sweeps. But yes, I'm very happy to get that. Moving on, I went to Forbidden Planet next. These were from Forbidden Planet. Just trying to get my bearings of what I've got where. But yeah, I picked up one thing which I'm very happy to have picked up, because I've been after getting this specific figure for a while. Because if you've watched past videos, I already have 2 of the versions of this mold of this specific figure, and I'm a big fan of this character, and I needed this guy to sort of finish the versions. There is another version, there is another version of this character that has a slightly different front plate, but I personally prefer this one because it looks a lot more movie accurate. And of course, without any more beating around the bush, I managed to pick up Studio Series Blaster with the new, more accurate front, so he actually does look a little bit more movie-esque. This version of him is actually my favourite of the newer, of this mold of Blaster. It's actually my favourite. So I've got the Nemesis, not Nemesis, I've got the, so I've got the evil version of Blaster. So I've got Shattered Glass, there we go. I've got Shattered Glass Blaster, and I've also got Twincast as well, which is him. but in blue. So now I've got the actual Blaster himself. So I've got the 3 versions. So I've got Blaster, Twin Cast, and Shattered Glass Blaster. So he also comes with eject as well. And then the last thing is, I've seen this at TF Nations and I've never picked it up, but I do love my Seekers and I do love my planeformers. Robots that transform into planes and aircrafts. I mean, who doesn't? This guy looked really, really cool. So I managed to pick up this. How do you pronounce that? Nacelle. So I managed to pick up the Legacy Evolution Nacelle. Now this has been out for a while, and this was again from Forbidden Planet. So he's basically, I believe, he's basically using the mold of, is it like, yes, he's using the same mold of like Thundercracker and Skywarp and everything when they did the Cybertronian form. So basically, he transforms into his Cybertronian jet that you see in the very first episode of Generation 1, where you see Thundercracker and Skywarp and Starscream and everyone, like all the Seekers, basically in this like Cybertronian form for their alt mode before they go to Earth, and then they become actual jets, like jet planes. So basically, yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks a little bit different. It looks interesting. I do like his colour palette. It's quite cool. But very happy to get Nacelle, whatever you want to pronounce it, Nacelle. So I picked him up as well. So that's that. So I've got Nacelle. I've got Studio Series Blaster with the improved paint application, more show accurate. Then I picked up Wheeljack, Studio Series Scourge, and Studio Series Wing Charger. And I also picked up, as you saw at the beginning, 2 of the Defender version 6 blocky kits. So yeah, so there we go. That is my last little splurge from toys before TF Nation. Now, the good thing that I've actually bought these now is that, there's nothing in particular on my radar for TF Nation per se. But if there's any, because like I say, I use TF Nation as a general shop because, like I just said, unless I can track it down online, because a lot of stuff I either pre-order or buy it through online sources, so it could be In-Demand Toys or Kapow or whatever. So that's usually how I get my toys, because in my local area there's very little options. So but yeah, so I'm very happy. I mean, obviously I'm happy to get Wheeljack. It looks pretty cool. I do like the alt mode, it looks quite clean. So yeah, I'm happy to get Wheeljack. Happy to get Wing Charger as well, Nacelle, and Scourge, of course, to add to my sweep that I've already got. But I would like to try and, like I said, I want to try and get at least another sweep. So I've got both the sweeps and Scourge, and they'll look really cool on my shelf, having 2 sweeps and Scourge together. So if maybe at TF Nation, if I can track down a Studio Series sweep, another sweep. I don't care if it's incomplete. I just want it as a display thing, really, and to have the Armada, the both the sweeps and Scourge together. That would be really cool. But there we are. That is probably the most lucrative, not lucrative, but probably the most eventful trip I've had when it looking around for toys or looking shopping for stuff and looking for something. I mean, like I say, I didn't expect to buy all this. This this weekend, I didn't expect to buy all this. But I was just more intrigued of what was to offer in Birmingham in the shops. Forbidden Planet didn't. Forbidden Planet had a hell of a lot of stuff. They had a really good stock of Transformers. They had a really good section. They also had some Masterpiece, and they also had some Voyagers and Leaders as well. They had the new. I saw it late. I'd already bought these, and I thought, well, I can't quite afford to go just too mad, and I didn't have enough space. I only went with a rucksack. I didn't go with a suitcase, so I didn't have. I couldn't really buy too much, but they did have a couple things in there, which was really cool. But yeah, really, really cool. Very happy with my purchases. Yeah, very happy indeed. Very happy indeed. So that is the video. Hope you enjoy. Those of you that are going to TF Nation, hope to see you at the end of July. So very soon, in a couple of weeks. I really can't wait. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I have had a really great weekend. Breaking Benjamin were really awesome. Please, again, as I said at the beginning of the video, if you would like to check out my Nosy Vlogs full vlog experience of me solo tripping to Birmingham for seeing Breaking Benjamin, even if you don't know Breaking Benjamin are as a band, because I'm very surprised to find out so many people that I know do not even know who they are. But they are so good. They are brilliant live. I've seen them twice and they're great. So if you just want to check out the actual full vlog of, of me there, if you want to watch it, and then please check out the description below for the link. So that will be going up. So basically, I'm gonna schedule this video to upload a little bit after the vlog is supposed to go up. So that's what I'm gonna try and time it in that way. So yeah. So if you're seeing this, if it's already up on YouTube, my vlog is up as well. So check the link below in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe. And also for this video as well, thank you for your continued support. Take care. Bye bye for now. See you soon.